Hi, boys and girls. It's Mrs. Gonzalez. I'm so excited because today we're going to be learning all about marine biologists. A marine biologist is a person who studies things that are in the ocean, like animals, plants, and a bunch of other living things. Okay, so today we're going to read two books on marine biologists, and these books are informational texts, which means that they don't really tell a story, but they tell us information about something. And in this case, it's on marine biologists. So let's start with this book right here, the big one. So up here it says, Out of the Lab, Extreme Jobs in Science. And here we have a picture of a marine biologist taking a picture of, it looks like a sea turtle. Let's turn the page. Okay. So here it says, it asks the question, what is a marine biologist? Marine biology is the scientific study of plants, animals, and other living things that are found in marine or ocean environments. A scientist who works in marine biology is called a marine biologist. Marine biologists study the behavior, lives, diseases, and habitats of marine animals and other organisms, such as fungi and even bacteria. There are plenty of fascinating species or life forms to study too. So marine biologists help look for brand new species of animals in the oceans. So, and in this picture here, we see a marine biologist here watching, what kind of animal is that? What do you think? What is that? It's an octopus. A real life octopus right there. Looks so cool. Okay. Ooh, look at this picture here. It's a really big whale. Because there are so many different marine species and habitats, most marine biologists have one special area of interest, which means that marine biologists usually focus all of their work on certain types of animals. So, for example, for some, their work involves studying tiny living things that can only be seen with a microscope. For others may track or rescue large animals, such as endangered sea turtles, like we saw in the beginning, or huge whales that become trapped in fishing nets. Down here it says, a lot of marine biology work takes place in laboratories. However, marine biologists may also spend several months a year out of the lab working in or near the ocean. That's a pretty cool job if you get to work by the ocean, right? Let's go to the next page. So on this page here, we see, what is this? What do you guys think that is? It's a sea turtle, a really big sea turtle. So here, a marine biologist named Jose Urteaga is helping sea turtles. He takes the sea turtle eggs, like we see here, protects them until they are ready to hatch. So this marine biologist named Jose, he takes he takes the baby turtles, right, the eggs, and he puts them in these little nests right here. He protects them until they're ready to hatch, and then once they hatch, they look like this, little baby turtles, and they go back into the ocean. So that's one job of a marine biologist. Here's another something else that a marine biologist does. So this marine biologist, Michelle Cronin, studies gray seals. Okay, so she finds gray seals and places a tagging device on them, because doing this will help her and other marine biologists find information on the seals. Let me show you guys a picture of the seals right here. Oh, this way. Can you guys see the seals? Yeah. So cool. Here's another marine biologist, This guy right here, his name is Ryan Johnson, and it's his job to study sharks. Ooh, scary animals, right? He studies sharks to let people like you and me know all about sharks. Says here, Ryan dives with sharks and even attaches tags to their dorsal fins. This is their dorsal fin right here, using a tag gun. Then, in his boat, he follows the signals given off by their tags to find out where the animals go and what they do. So this guy, he's a marine biologist, and he actually dives into the ocean and swims with the sharks to learn more about them. That's pretty cool. It says here, imagine diving in a maze of undersea caves and tunnels, knowing that at any moment you could come face to face with a shark. It's all in a day's work for Ryan Johnson. That's what he does almost every single day. That's a really cool job. A really scary job, but that's actually really cool. Look how scary the shark looks. Can you imagine swimming in the ocean with sharks like these all over you? This guy's brave. Oh, here's more pictures of Ryan Johnson with sharks. He has his camera, his scuba diving gear. So here we have another marine biologist named Ryan Waller, and he studies coral. He studies deep sea corals. And he sometimes has to dive in really icy waters just to get pictures of these corals and to study them. Ooh, let's see. Like all mammals, a whale needs to breathe air. If it is entangled in fishing gear, it may be pulled underwater and drown. Alternatively, the gear might injure the animal or make it unable to swim well enough to catch its food. Some marine biologists use their skills and knowledge of ocean animals to carry out rescue work by becoming marine mammal responders. Okay, so here in the middle of these two pages, can you guys see the whale? It's a really big whale right there. And they're trying to help that whale because it got tangled in some nets. So another thing that marine biologists do is that they help these animals that are in trouble. So these marine biologists here, they're helping this whale out. And here we have some more pictures of marine biologists. It says here, some marine biologists work as curators in aquariums. They feed the animals, care for them when they are sick, and clean the animals' tanks. So these marine biologists work in aquariums. Have you guys ever been to an aquarium before? I've been to a couple of them. It's really fun. You guys should go when you guys have the chance. It's really fun. Okay, that was that big book. And now this little book, let's just look at some of the pictures. Oh, so here in the cover, we have a marine biologist with the little fish in the bag. Do you guys see that little fish right there? So this is a book for upper grades, I think. So we're gonna look at the pictures. Okay, so here we have a picture of a shark. Can you guys see that? There's that picture of a shark. It says marine biologists sometimes have to do dangerous work. They tag sharks like these in Hawaii. Do you like being in the water? Some marine biologists go beneath the surface to collect information. Just like this guy. Ooh, there it is. It says here, could you be a marine biologist? If you think you'd like to be a marine biologist, ask yourself these questions. Do you like science, math, and computers? Are you interested in plants and animals that live in water? Are you a good swimmer? And do you like being in boats? If so, if you answered yes to these questions, being a marine biologist may be the right career for you. Sounds like a really fun job, being a marine biologist. Here's another marine biologist studying a sea star. Do you guys see that? Looking at a starfish. Ooh, Ooh, look at this picture of a marine biologist with the sea turtle. It looks like he's finding the weight of the sea turtle. We're going to learn all about sea turtles in like 2 weeks, I believe. Ooh, look at this scary looking fish over here. Can you guys see it? Look at those teeth. Here's another marine biologist looking at a fish with a really big mouth. You guys see that? So if you're a marine biologist, you have to study these different animals that live in the ocean. All kinds of living things that live in the ocean. On this last page here, we see, it looks like a whale, like a mama whale and a baby whale. And that's it. Those are some cool books teaching us all about marine biologists. All right, boys and girls, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.